Do what I could now.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on Monday night. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 right. 60 back.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. In motion comes Walker. 2nd down, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This is hard toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's right. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. second down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And John's a punt for the second time in this opening quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So we've played one. Handoff here, up the middle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
A give here to Wright. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Off the play fake, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Jackson now. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
13. Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here's 1st and 10. Tony, the man in motion. He keeps it himself. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Okay, ready? Back to 60, back to 60. Let's go now. Ready?
A carry here for Wright. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Okay, break.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Dobbs to throw. Taking off.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. 2nd down.
Ready up.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground. This is Wright. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground. Now Dobbs. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. Check.
Dobbs. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Ready?
Dobbs now to throw. Off he goes to the pylon. He's in. Joshua Dobbs. Touchdown, New York. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
It's on. What are you?
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that could all come in and contribute on the ground, That's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He runs with it.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
Second and 7.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And the Giants are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Back. Yeah.
Throwing, Dobbs. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it.
To throw is Dobbs. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. Third and a yard.
Come on, come on.
Here's Dobbs. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Butker's kick is good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On third down, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stick with him again. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
3rd and short, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Let go.
They run again with Wright. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Wright.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Viking 18. Go.
They'll run with Wright. He'll work forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Catch match. Catch match.
He'll look to throw. Carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. This brought in out past the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A shotgun handoff to right. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready! Warrior 70! Ready!
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and
ready?
tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Here we go, set! Set go!
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Charger, 19 Charger. Come on, come on. Set. Go.
Dobbs in the pistol. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
They'll stick to the ground. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score. And they got to score fast.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll run here. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. In motion comes Walker. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Dobbs. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
19 tight, go! Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have a Giants first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. To throw is Dobbs. He'll get this out to his running back.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here comes 2nd down.
Ready.
Dobbs now to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Dobbs to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing, Dobbs. incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll turn and hand this one off. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's not. Middle.
In motion comes Walker. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Wanna quit?